Okay. What's up, fam? Welcome back to JRUS TV. We cover all things business, investing, and sneakers. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button. Today, what we're going to get into, my Robinhood portfolio update. Haven't done one of these in a little minute, so I kind of just want to go ahead and give you all an update, man. So to start out, what we're going to do, as always, go get into the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index. Let me go ahead and present my screen. All right. Let me go ahead and refresh this. As y'all can see right here. Well, better share it. Gotta put the link out real quick though. Hold on. All right, bet. Okay, bet. So as y'all can see right here on the channel, we at greed right now. We still at greed. I don't know where I was at the last time I showed you all, but I believe we were still in the greed area though. So a lot of stuff has been happening. As y'all can see here, we had that big dip. If you was following me, we've been buying. We was scaling up this whole time, bro. Throughout the pandemic, we was buying. I mean, I said the pandemic, my fault. But the tariff scare, we was buying all through right here. You feel me? And then we were going back up, and now I think we just hit all-time highs. The S&P 500 just hit all-time highs, I believe, that's past Friday or Thursday. So the market has been growing pretty well. We at greed. We're not extreme greed yet, but we're doing well. I personally think we're going to blow past all-time highs right now. And we're going to keep going through to the summer. I think the summer is going to be beautiful. Summer's going to be beautiful, man. Summer's going to be beautiful. So let's go ahead and get into the VIX. The VIX right now is at 16.13, which is pretty low. As y'all can see, back in April, we was at touching 50. They say anytime the VIX go over 50, you want to be buying. So we was buying all through here. You feel me? And then right now, you know what I mean? It's not crazy. It hasn't been too much stuff. I've been hearing that the President Trump, he has been the president has been in talks with China. So I've been hearing a tariff deal should be coming soon, guys. Soon, or they made one, I think, one of the two, or it's coming pretty soon. And other countries have been getting the deals made as well. So once that gets through, if some of the Mag 7s keep running like not the Mag 7s, but the top movers, Palantir, Tesla, these companies keep moving up and moving higher. If we get rate cuts this year, you feel me? If what else? Just the whole the sentiment is good. Well, no, we could keep running to the end of the year, but you don't know. You never know. So we just gonna keep our eyes peeled. We're gonna keep some money on the cash, some dry powder to buy any dips. You feel me? But let's go ahead and get into the Robinhood portfolio, though. I know that's what y'all probably really looking for. So yeah, the Robinhood portfolio, man. So as y'all can see on the day, and what's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all joining in. Make sure y'all leave a chat. How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all joining in. Oh, I said wasp. I said wasp. My fault, bro. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in though. So as y'all can see right here, Robinhood portfolio update on the day overnight. Well, on the day, this is probably Friday. Friday, we were up 1.39%. Up $55, which is cool. On the week, we up 3.67%, up $103. We did have a little dip, and that's because of him. So I do want to cover that in today's video. Kind of do a little update on my portfolios, what's been going on with the companies and things like that. Nothing crazy though, not too long for y'all. On the week, we up 3.67%. On the month, we're up almost 15%. That's great. That's an amazing return, guys. On the month, we up 15%, bro. That's OZ. As y'all can see, if y'all was following If y'all was following the channel, if y'all new here, if y'all not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Business investing sneakers, that's what we cover on the channel, guys. So just want to throw that out there. I think I have a overlay too. Hold on. Yeah, J Russ TV, business and investing. These are my social media platforms. Y'all interested? Follow me. Shoot me a DM. Y'all got any questions like that? But so yeah. So on the month we're up 15%. The past 3 months we up 33%. That's crazy, bro. We're up 33% on the month. Now, of course, by all means, this is a starter profile. This is an investment. Portfolio that I started about 2 years ago. Wasn't really putting too much money into it. Started back on YouTube, getting more consistent. I've been putting more money into it lately, and I've been trying to grow it back up, trim some positions down, added some new positions. If y'all interested in seeing my strategy for that, watch some of my old videos. I've been doing this for a couple months now, so y'all can see the growth and the trajectory of this this portfolio. But we up 33%. That's great. That's great. In the past 3 months, on average, S&P 500 returns 8 to 10% a year. So to be up 33% in a month is amazing, guys. Like that's a big step. That's a big step. And I just want to show y'all that you can invest with a little bit amount of money. I don't have 5 shares of Meta, as y'all can see right here. I have 0.3. You know what I mean? AMD, I got 4 shares. SOFI 29, HEMS 8. You know, this isn't a big portfolio. I do have a private portfolio, a 5-figure portfolio that I don't show. I'm considered showing it because people say they want to see more bigger numbers, more transparency. So I may consider showing my private portfolio. If that's something y'all interested in, let me know in the comments if that's something y'all want to see. Hold on. Let me know in the comments if that's something y'all want to see, if y'all want to see the private portfolio or not. But yeah, so on the year to date, we up 15%. Yeah, see, back in April, we was down. We was down for a lot of the year. I was down. Go back to my old videos. Down 500. I was, down 488. But once we started to come back up, that's what you guys stay down. Year over year, I'm up 17%. And all time, I'm 25%. That's great. Great ROI. Great ROI. That's great. I'm satisfied with these returns. So yeah, definitely can't complain on that. Definitely can't complain on that. Now let's get into some of the stocks, what I've been buying. VOOG, just your regular S&P 500 fund. Charts the S&P 500. As y'all can see here, this was up 15% in the past 3 months. My portfolio was up pretty much double, which isn't bad. S&P doesn't really return this amount of money, but that's still pretty good. You feel me? Year to date, up 7%. I haven't been buying too much of these. I do have a dividend coming in, but other than that, last time I purchased some was April 7th, so around the tariff time. Haven't been putting too much money, allocating too much money into my S&P 500. I am considering selling this position though, just because I've been in the market for a little minute. And S&P 500 is great for beginners. If you just get into the market, you just want to put your money into something that you won't lose. It's not a lot of risk. You feel me? But me personally, I'm a little bit more experienced. I'm not an expert, but I've been investing in the market for about 5 years now. I've been doing my research. I got some good companies I like. So don't be surprised if y'all see me sell this VOOG position soon and put it in another stock play. So I've been thinking on that lately. I think that's the move, and I'm gonna put it into one of these positions or put a little bit and stack some cash. As far as NVIDIA, I believe we hit all-time highs on NVIDIA. We hit all-time highs on NVIDIA this past week, so that was great for the portfolio. I'm up 67% all-time. Well, let me show you how much I'm up all-time on my VOOG. VOOG, I'm up 29% all-time. My NVIDIA, I'm up 67% all-time, so that's great. Roughly 22% of the portfolio. I do have a dividend coming in soon. I have a weekly buy of $2.50 every Monday and Friday, so that's $5 a week. Like I've been telling you guys, you don't need $1 million to invest. You don't need $1 million to invest, guys. Y'all can invest with oh, I didn't mean to do that. You can invest with a little bit amount of money. Let me make sure my audio is still on. invest with a little bit amount of money. Yeah, my joint's still on. Yeah, you don't need that much, but average cost is $94. Is at $157 right now. Great return. Can't complain. Can't complain. As far as big news that's been happening with NVIDIA, haven't been seeing nothing too crazy. Let's ask ChatGTP. Let's ask ChatGTP. Let's see what they're talking about. What's up, guys? Appreciate y'all joining in the live stream. Right now, I'm just covering my. Appreciate y'all joining the live stream. I'm just covering my Robinhood stock portfolio update, JRuss TV. We cover all things business, investing, and sneakers. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing, supporting the channel, going over my stock portfolio, starting small, trying to grow on the road to 10K. This is the public portfolio. I do have a private portfolio as well. But like I said, it's something you're interested in, tune in, bro. Tune in. Right now, we're just going over each stock investment I'm currently in and just seeing what the market news is talking about. You feel me? So let's get back to my NVIDIA. So as far as any new updates on NVIDIA, yep, recently shares surged to an all-time high around 157. Correct. Titled as the worst, most valuable company, surpassing Microsoft and Apple. Now, if y'all do want to see how I found NVIDIA, my first big stock investment return, go to my channel. I have a video. It's titled "My Biggest Stock Investment Yet." I think how I found NVIDIA. Check that out. A lot of good game. Show some strategy on how I find good stock picks in the market. But yeah, so since April, it surged 60%, fueled by AI enthusiasm, insider selling spike, AI-driven valuation. They did have some new price targets, bro. I did see that. Some new price targets for NVIDIA, for as far as 200 to 250. These braces been anticipating next level AI chip demand in NVIDIA's Blackwell Ultra rollout. That's gonna be fire, bro. That's gonna be fire. NVIDIA hosted joint events. Yep, I heard about that. CoreWeave, IBM, OpenAI, all those good things. Micron earnings, something to watch, valuation levels. So yeah, AI spend is still strong. AI spend is still strong. These big companies are still increasing their CapEx spend. Your Microsoft, your Apple, your Google, your Meta, all these companies are still increasing their CapEx spend. All that money's going to chips. You need chips, you need GPUs to power all of these large language models like the ChatGPT, the Grok, the Llama, all those things. You need compute to power these things. So all the money going to NVIDIA, AMD. That's why I've been big on AMD. We're gonna get into that, but I haven't been buying that much NVIDIA as I was the past 2 years. This year was straight AMD. I felt as though the valuation was a little better, more attractive, and way more upside potential. You feel me? But let's go ahead and get to the next stock. So that's NVIDIA for it right there, guys. Now going into my next stock play, which is Meta. Meta, my baby. Meta been doing great, bro. Meta has been doing good. Let's see where we at right now. The past 3 months, Meta's up 21% right now. All time, I'm up 23% on the portfolio. I'm up all time 23% on the portfolio. I do have a 250 a week buy as well on the Mondays and Fridays, so that's $5 a week, roughly 10% of my portfolio. I don't think I put any lump sum in lately. June 26th was the last. Oh, well, that was my dividend. We love dividends. But 250, yeah. So I've been DCAing into that every week. Some slight. I love Meta. Let's see if we got any new news on Meta going on right now. Let's see. This is why I love AI, because I ain't got to find a million different articles. I can just type it in right here and boom, boom, boom. You feel me? Appreciate y'all joining in. Leave a comment if y'all interested. You have a topic y'all want me to cover, any stocks. But appreciate y'all joining in. Let me know if y'all enjoying the content. So let's see. A couple good points. Tech rally boost Mag 7. Okay, that's cool. UBS raises price target on AI strength. Price target from 683 to 812. Meta is currently at 730. That tells you something. Companies AI monetization. Meta's 14.5 billion investment in Scale AI. I remember, yeah. So they did purchase a 50% stake in Scale AI. Let's go ahead and look up what Scale AI is. Scale AI is an American data annotation company based in San Francisco, provides data labeling and model evaluation service to develop applications for artificial intelligence. So what I've been noticing lately with these AI plays, good companies is like companies that have access to proprietary data. I always have a tongue twister. Proprietary data like a Palantir, and they're able to integrate AI into it. That's a pretty good moat I've been noticing for a lot of good companies. It's a company that I've been looking at lately, investing in. Shout out to the homie that put me on in the group, but I'm not gonna say the name of it. But I've been starting a new position in it, and similar to what I've been seeing, proprietary data and AI, and they've been increasing revenue, and it looks like a good prospect. But companies like that have been piquing my interest because it's a good moat. That data, bro, that data is really crucial, But let's get back to it. So they acquired Scale AI. I'm not sharing it. My fault. They acquired Scale AI, trajectory of its Llama 4 model, and CEO role in their new AI lab. So that's why I like Meta. It's CEO founded, and Mark, he's a beast. He goes at it. He sees something he likes. He dropping 50 billion on it. He dropping 15 billion on it. I like that. You know what I mean? He's still young and he hungry for it. You know what I mean? I heard he was paying what company is that? Not Scale AI, but the people that own ChatGPT. He paying them the people 100 M's. 100 M's to come over. Like what? I know y'all heard that. Mark paying clients 100 M's to come over to Meta. Like if a CEO, what more do you need from a CEO to show that he's serious about this? Spend 100 M's salary bonus package to get them to come from OpenAI to come over to Meta to boost up. So as a shareholder, I'm happy. I'm happy as a shareholder. You feel me? So I can't complain. Let's see what else. Another upgrade. Price target of 775. Massive private fund push for AI infrastructure. Meta is planning 29 billion capital raise in equity. Woo woo. And they won a lawsuit. So price targets at 775 to 812 range. Me personally, my price target for Meta is like 1,000. I think Meta is going to hit 1,000 within the next 2 years. Within the next 2 years, let's just say that. So that's doing good. That's good. So as y'all can see here, Meta's doing pretty good. We had 730, and I think we still got a lot of room to go. We still got a lot of room to go. How long is this video? I'm at 20 minutes. Okay, cool. Next we have Celsius. Celsius been going up. I'm still down 23% on Celsius. I could have built and sold, but I like the company. I like Celsius drinks. I drink them all the time. Up 33%. But they've been hitting all-time highs. Well, not all-time highs. They're not hitting all-time highs, but they've been hitting 45. They've been going back up from 25 to 45 right now. So they definitely having a big jump, you know what I mean, from 43 up to 46. Then they kind of consolidated out. But I'm not descending into this. This has been a hold for me. I might add a little something, man, if I sell that VOOG position. I like the trajectory. And they actually just had some new news come in as well regarding I forgot what it is. Some report came out, showed that Celsius is taking market share, and labeled energy drinks with no sugar have been labeled as one of the best energy drinks. So let's see. Oh dang! Co-founder and ex-CEO of Celsius Network. I was like, who this? I don't remember seeing that. A little more specific. You gotta put it in, what's the name? Okay. They have like about revenue increased its stake by 2.8% in the first quarter for Celsius. Cuts of Celsius hold about 31%. Wall Street Gen upgraded its sale to hold. Price target of $55. Okay. Celsius has rebounded 56% so far in 2025. 56% up this year. That's a great return. This is what I be saying with the ETFs. Like, it's cool for some safety, but you missing out on real gains though. Real gains, like crazy gains. So yeah, Celsius has expanded further into Netherlands via a sanitary beverage and food partnership, marking continued global rollout following launches in Europe. Okay, I think that's what I saw in that report. Raise concerns like tyrant and amino acid and many energy drinks to potential fuel for themselves. That's my only health concern with Celsius. That's why it's not a huge position. It's the health factor of it. I know energy drinks aren't the best for you, but you gotta live life. You only live once. But that's my only bear thesis on the energy drink sector. It's just like health issues. But I mean, they're seen as the more healthier option to other competitors, which is cool. But hey. You gotta get it how you live, bro. Get it how you live, bro. Okay, let's see. So yeah, Celsius has been doing pretty cool, and I forgot what it was, but they just maybe it shows down here. Some dudes. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the next play right here. What we have is AMD. If y'all been following me for a while now, bro, if y'all been following me for a while, I've been big on AMD. Y'all know I've been big on AMD, bro. I've been telling y'all, buy AMD, buy AMD, buy AMD. People are like, nah, NVDA, the next thing, the biggest. Why would I go with the second best? I hear you. It's cool. I understand. But AMD is him. AMD is him. So let's go ahead and see how AMD been performing. Right now we at 143, bro. Over the past 3 months, AMD is up 36%. I have roughly 4 shares, roughly 20% of the portfolio. I'm up 22%. I was down on this position a lot. I was down on this position for a long time in this portfolio. So it just happened. It brings joy to my eyes to see that I trusted my conviction. I kept adding to AMD, and yeah, I trusted my conviction, bruh. I trusted my conviction, and it paid off, bruh. As I can see, I'm still DCAing 250 on Monday, 250 on Friday. That's $5 a week. I did add some more positions in here, I believe. Let me see. Where's it at? It don't even show when I bought the last time I bought. This was a recurring investment. But yeah, I haven't been adding nothing this past all of June. But I added a heavy $22, $10. This is at 110, guys. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? This is at 110. I was adding AMD at 110, 110. Keep DCAing. I was buying at 99. I was buying at 98. I was buying at 83. I was buying at 83, 98, 104, 114, 127. I see this one. I was buying heavy 2024. I was buying at 176. I was buying at 176, bro. I was buying at 177. So I was buying the whole time, bro. And it's a key lesson for people who are new in the market. Trust your convictions. Look at the earnings report, and you got to shut all the other noise out, bro. But I can see right here, we up on AMD. Let's see if it's any news. I know it's been some cool news on AMD. I know some stuff, but I don't know everything at the top of my head. Let's see what they're talking about. Bullish outlook from Melius Research. Analysts at Melius Research upgraded AMD to a buy, citing strong AI growth and upcoming GPU. We already knew that. Sales rising 6.6 billion in 2025, 9.7 billion in 2026. Yep. AI accelerated market could exceed 500 billion by 2028. Instinct MI350 shows 4x performance over MI300. Yep, they had a AI event a couple weeks ago too, and people were late to that too. It didn't pop instantly once they had the AI event, like a week later. And that week, I didn't double down, but I added more. I added like 2 bands more to AMD, bro, that week because it's still stagnant. People wasn't seeing the message. Then a week later, all out of a sudden, that joint shoot up, bro, out of nowhere, bro. People really started to see the big picture, bro. It's crazy. You got to be ahead of the curve. But yep, stock rally amplified by advancing AI event showcasing the MI 400. 20% stock jump. They put their price target to 140. The current stock price is 143, so that's just backwards. I don't know why they keep doing that, bro. But Bank of America rating target of 130. It's at 140 right now. This is why you can't listen to these analysts, bro, because they behind, they slow. Part of a broader chip rally. AMD surged 5% on June 24th after news of Israel ceasefire, boosted semiconductors. Woo, woo, woo. So overall, these are the highlights, bro. They continue to excel. Lisa Su, a great visionary CEO. Multiple upgrades and tight price targets has been happening with AMD lately, and it's benefiting overall from the tech sector. I don't have no problem buying number two. I have AMD and NVDA in my portfolio. You feel me? I feel like it's okay to be balanced to have both. Like I said, I just found more upside in AMD. I think AMD still has plenty of runway to go. It's only at 140. All-time highs are like 220, 210. I think it's going to blow past that over the next year. If you got some extra cash, put it in there, bro. If you got some extra cash, put it in there. Put it in there. You feel me? Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. So let's go ahead, share back, and let's get into the next one. I'm already over 20 minutes, but it's cool. SOFI has been making a little comeback too, bro. SOFI been bouncing up too. SOFI has been bouncing up too, guys. Let's see. Past 3 months, SOFI 43. Oh, outperforming 43%. If you could have had it at 9, bro. I wasn't buying too much SOFI. I already have a healthy position in SOFI. I'm up 10% right now. I was down on SOFI for a while as well, guys. Roughly 20% of my portfolio. Where my buys at? I can see right here. I was buying at 14, 15, 13, 17. I was buying in that range for real. Bought a little bit at $9, a little bit at $10. I was nibbling on there around there. But SOFI has been a great asset, and I'm excited to see what it does. It did do a little bit of a move these past week or so. So let's see what the news sentiment has been on what's it? SOFI. I said drink. I didn't mean drink. Hold up. Make sure I can still hear me. Money. Let me make sure my audio. Make sure I can still hear me. Test. Money. Let me make sure my audio. Make sure I can still hear me. Test. All right, so we still good. Like I said, appreciate y'all joining in. Leave a comment if y'all want to see anything in particular. JRUS TV. Cover all things business, investing in sneakers. That's something you're interested in. Consider hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I see 7 people in here right now. So appreciate y'all tuning in, my boy. Appreciate y'all. But okay, let's go ahead and finish what we were starting. So with SOFI, some recent news. Re-entry into crypto and blockchain services. SOFI is relaunching its cryptocurrency services. About time, bro. Bitcoin, Ethereum. So that's definitely. I know that definitely boosted it up. Strategic opportunities and remittance, such as SOFI, could disrupt legacy players by offering faster, cheaper blockchain-based transfers. Great bull case, crypto plus ecosystem potential. Strong loan growth and conference participation. So these rate cuts is what will help SOFI. We can get some more two rate cuts this year. That's gonna help smaller caps, some other companies I'm in, and SOFI because they got that loan business on them. Some of the outlook, user acquisition, Crypto features track younger global users, revenue diversification, entry to blockchains, stock response 2%, 20% the past month. So risk to monitor crypto volatility, regulatory oversight, and competition. So I like SoFi. I do like Robinhood as well. It's just kind of a competitor, but Robinhood doesn't have a bank. But I do have a bigger position in SoFi than I do. I mean Robinhood than I do SoFi. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and get to the next stock. The last one, which is Hims, bruh. Hims. So the past 3 months, Hims is up 56%. Year to date, it's up 100. That's crazy. That's crazy. It had a big fall this week. This week is down. It was up in the 60s and it fell drastically down due to the Novo Nordisk deal that got canceled. Fortunately, that was unlikely to hit here. Unfortunately here, but I think Hims will still do good without them. Roughly 50% of my portfolio right now. I'm still up on the drop. My average is $43. So I think I was down for like a couple hours or a day. I was down, but we bounced right back very strong. Still have my $255 a week invested into them. Of course, as I can see, I've been buying Hims. I started my position February 12th, and I've been buying 38, 52 from this DCN all the way in. Let's see what the news has been like on Hims stock. Okay, so as y'all can see right here, we got the Novo Nordisk deal terminated a short-lived partnership. I know it was like a month and a half. They were accusing it of illegal compounding and deceptive marketing of unimproved dosages. Now, of course, we don't want anything illegal, but from my research, this wasn't accurate. And Novo Nordisk, they put another tweet out kind of restating what they meant. So they was kind of backtracking a little bit, but the CEO did come back out and clear things up. Yep. CEO Andrew Dudum accused of anti-competitive tactics. Basically, what they were saying was that Hims, so Novo Nordisk was selling their GLP-1s on there, some products on there, and they were saying Hims was still pushing their compounded solutions, which is cheaper margins, better profit for Hims versus the Novo Nordisk ones. And they're saying Novo Nordisk was basically pressuring to push their products for their clients. But Hims is a consumer first platform, so they're going to do whatever their doctor prescribes, whatever's best for the client. And Novo wasn't really trying to go for that. They was trying to go all in, like they want all the sales. So still a lot of things that need to be unclear. So they fell 30% in like a day, but it's still up. Like I showed you, 100% year over for the year to date. So it's still touchy right now. I'm gonna be watching this pretty closely. The FDA ended the semaglutide in February, but it's like a 503(a) or something like that, a clause that says you can still compound GLP-1s if the client needs it, like it's medical, So we're gonna see. Some other news: Bianca's weight loss. Hims reported a strong Q1 performance. Q1 was up 111% year over year growth, amazing. And they did add a former Robinhood executive who was appointed chief product officer to drive global growth in AI innovation products. That right there, they have me at Robinhood. I'm a big shareholder of Robinhood. I love the app, and to bring somebody from Robinhood, Hims is getting Infinity Stones. They got Amazon, they got Nike, they got Robinhood, they got all this type of stuff, bro. And even then, it's like you gotta look at who's their team. You gotta look at the man. You gotta have. And this is when one of my points I make when I'm listening to stock is leadership. I want to make sure I want to invest in a company who has good leadership. You feel me? So who's the manager for Hims? This will be the last point that I'm gonna go ahead and cut off because we at 40 minutes right now. So we got Andrew Dudum, co-founder Hims. Cool. You got Melissa Baird, COO, brings experience from Draper James, One Fine Stay. I never heard of those. You got the CFO from Uber, CFO for Uber Eats and Global Mobility. You got Balton, Chief Legal Officer and healthcare law, 20 years experience. We got Mike Chi, CO, Chief Marketing Officer of Zola with 2 decades of consumer brand marketing. We have another COO, and May. He came from Amazon Logistics, the Pill Pack, Amazon Pharmacy. You know what I mean? His appointment led to a 3% stock boost. That's crazy. So just appointing him right here led to a 3% stock boost when he did get appointed. So you're bringing in competitors from other companies. You have Dr. Pat Carroll, Chief Medical Officer, Kobe, whoever it is, Chief CCO, leads brand and regulatory communication, worked at Tesla. You know what I mean? So different board members. You got people from Nike. You know, you got Kara Schultz, a board member, former CEO of Teva and Lundbeck, also held a leadership at Novo Nordisk. So it's like, bruh, come on now. You know, you hire people from the competitors and y'all lose a partnership. Come on now. I'm pretty sure they know what the rules is. I'm pretty sure they're playing by the rules, bruh. So I'm pretty sure they're playing by the rules, bruh. But I appreciate y'all for joining in. This is just a quick stock update. You know what I mean? Quick portfolio update for y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. 3 people still in here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit a like, please. Hit a like for the algorithm. Subscribe if y'all want to see more content like this. Check out some of my old content. And we're going to keep running it up. I'm going to keep y'all updated on the portfolio. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. JRuss TV. We out.